That's the craziest thing ever.
Good evening, pattern watchers. Yo, Zach Trades, what's good? What's happening, people? What's good, guys? What's happening? My apologies for being so late. But I won't keep the stream too long. I'm going to give you what you need. Alright? What's going on, guys? How we doing? System a hack. What's good, my friend? Kendall, Josh, MK, long and short. MK, what are you saying, bro? Taz, what's happening, bro? $14.21 thus far. That's all good, man. That's all good. Yeah. I know you like the long streams. Well, look, the reason why I pumped Bitcoin before the stream, that's what the delay was. I had to get on the phone to a couple of market maker man them. Had to let them know that I was coming on, so like, okay, right, we need to start moving price. But we're going to talk about what happened, what has happened here, all right, and help you understand, firstly, really for the new guys, the importance of projection, all right? It's the importance of the importance of projection is it helps you understand if you understand the concepts that are being discussed in this stream, because that's what this is all about, guys. Right? I'm going to discuss projection, and then I'm going to get to why we keep seeing the market makers probing. All right? Probing is a very important thing in trading. All right? Something that you don't really hear. Well, should I say it gets sold on and told and interpreted as a different thing. Well, probing is what you need to be focusing on. So now you're not late, Simon. I'm just about to begin. All right. So let me bring this up for you. Right. Let me just see how I can do this. There we go. Okay. Right. Let me just show you something. Right. So firstly, is everyone all good this evening? Is everyone okay? I'm doing my best to just preserve my voice. I can feel it going back again, but I'm going to do my very hardest to make sure that I give you what you need tonight, guys, and then let you continue about your evenings. I know some people are trying to watch some streams and just catch up on stuff. All right? No worries, X9 Madness. It's all good. If you are new to the stream, guys, make sure that you start off with the first playlist, which is It's All in the Mind. There's no point in watching all of the streams, okay, and not having the right mindset. In other words, not being aware of what to expect, okay? Because you can sit for hours on end studying this strategy, and when it comes to applying it, your mind is not there for it, all right? And you won't give it a chance to be applied. And then you'll be coming back saying, I watch all the streams, Tino, I watch everything, why am I still losing? Well, there you go, my friend. That is because your mind is not allowing you to win. Thomas, you've been coming here for a while, my friend. I know you know what those grey candlesticks mean, and I know you know what the violet candles mean as well, my friend. You're here near enough every night, brother. How come you're asking that question? It's all mindset, guys. Let's take two guys that apply a strategy that has a 99% success rate. One wins and one loses continuously. Why? One guy is just, he's in tune with his thinking. He understands it. And to be fair, I've actually reduced my amount of vaping I've been doing today. So yeah, I'm going to make sure that I give you what you guys need, and then I can let you guys be, and I can rest my voice. All right, and then hopefully we'll be all good for the weekend as such. I heard that KSI may be paying attention to what I'm saying, but who knows? Considering I'm seeing a lot of people mentioning the market makers, and I go back and look at their past posts and I don't see shit about market makers. I don't know, is people coming here to just take content to give to their followers? That's all good, you know? Because at the end of the day, they're going to have to maintain the idea of the market maker. So people are naturally going to come to the source. Fuck it, it's all good, man. Happy days. If anyone wants to come along and they want to be a silent, they want to be ghosts, take the info and give it to their people, happy days. But they got to remember, man, there is so much more to this game. There's so much more than simply saying shit that I repeat continuously. All right? They ain't here in all the streams. And if they are, fair play to them. Yeah, get ready for it. So, firstly, this is probably something that you don't see many of the people that are trying to just absorb the information from the streams and apply it. You know, it's easy to say the market maker needs to bring price down to this point and bring it to this point and whatever. It's easy to put that somewhere. Okay, and I am seeing quite a lot of it. All right, a lot of it is being done, but you need the charts to back it up, okay? So we're going to have a conversation about something I did earlier on. Now, this is going to be designed to help you guys understand, okay, the importance of projection, all right? And how, with projection, you are effectively able to put to the test what you understand about this strategy, okay? So here we go. Let me just bring up the chart. Okay, so is everybody cool? What's this? Crypto Luminary. I've been watching for over a week. I took 25 XRP coins over 132 trades with a 72%. Whoa. 25 XRP coins. 132 trades, bro. That is fire. Yeah, that is fire, man. 132 trades. Wow. That is awesome, bruv. That is awesome. Well done. Well done. 132 trades. Shit. That is awesome. For someone new to this, smashing out 132 trades. That's awesome, bro. Well done. Well done. Okay. Flavio Q. Seems like you're eager for something. All right. I don't know if you're going to understand what I'm talking about here. Okay, so the purpose of projection. Here we go. So you can see what Bitcoin's doing right now, yeah? Why has Bitcoin come to this point and bounced? We can see that it's come to that point and bounced, but what do we need to understand about it? Well, we need to go back in time and have a look at when it wasn't at that point. So pay attention to the chart. So earlier on today, I was telling the patrons about this and letting people know throughout the day. The New York reversal was effectively going to come into play. Now, I can't annotate this screen, guys, so you're just going to have to listen to what I'm saying. All right? But look at the red box. You can see the New York high. Okay, that is where the reversal kicked in. Price came all the way back down to the purple line, which is the daily open, and pulled back to the 50. You can see the pattern, the tattoo, where price rises up, pulls back to the daily open, and then moves away. That's what we're waiting for. But notice what she did. I projected that she would come back down to those green candles and bounce away from it. Okay? Well, guess what she did? She did just that. Straight into the zone, right there, and came all the way back out. Now, this is not to just show you, oh, wow, look at me, I can call a fucking projection. That's not the point, okay? The point is, the same exercise that I have done is the same thing that you guys should do on the charts on the hard right. This is the space that you will be operating on. Okay, you need to draw out the projection. You need to say, I believe price will come up to here, bounce down here, and then move away. And then what you're doing is you're waiting for that projection to play out. If it plays out, you've understood something. Research and go back in the charts and understand why. If it doesn't play out to your favor, go back in the charts and understand why. There's only one practice in this strategy, and that is projecting. All right? Fuck, I've even created a channel called the Projections Channel. Okay, which is there to help you guys get used to the idea of doing this, because that's exactly how I learn. I have got thousands of charts that I've screenshotted and taken notes on, projecting price for every single currency pair out there. All right, or should I say the main ones? Okay, now this is what I want to try and get you guys to do. So that I've done that now and I've established that. Are you guys in the same mindset as me right now that you understand the importance of projection? Yes? Give me a 1. Wonderful. I have to be interactive with you guys. I ain't going to be one of those streamers that just going to sit there and just enjoy the fact that you're listening to my voice. Fuck that. I need to know you guys are listening. Yeah, nothing but arts and crafts on your chart. That's true, bro. I've got Hobbycraft in front of me, bro. Hobbycraft. Shit, man. Hobbycraft is a place in the UK that do crafts and gifts and all that shit. So, yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. I sound like your dad. Fair enough. Okay, 35. So this stream was pre-recorded yesterday evening. Okay? Just to let you guys know. Come on, man. It ain't pre-recorded, guys. This is real time. We only fuck with the real time, guys. Donatello, what's playing, man? What is good? Yes, original sounds. They are random lines. To the untrained mind and the untrained eye. Yes. Okay, let's get with it. So, this is a move that we anticipated today. All right. Knew this was going to happen. They probed the 40k mark back down again. The reason why I knew this was going to happen, because this vector candle right here didn't close strong. They just did it to spike the orders, because how many people are waiting for Bitcoin to come and take the 42k mark? How many people are waiting for Bitcoin to rise? So they're getting their orders filled at these key zones. And they're like, oh yeah, Bitcoin's going to move. Bitcoin's going to move. Let's have it check. How many thumbnails are out there on YouTube? Now listen, every YouTuber is entitled to do exactly what he wants to do. Okay. I'm only saying this thing just to help you guys understand the context of the psychology behind why people do things. okay? And why the market makers exploit people's behavior, because the marketplace is a reflection of how people think. That is it. It tells you that if they think they're fearful, it tells you if they think they're greedy. That is it. Two emotions that are in play, fear and greed. You get rid of those, you get rid of the marketplace. And fear and greed have been around since the time of Genesis. So the market ain't going nowhere. And even if there was to be an unbelievable crash, only the true traders will turn around and say, let's buy the dip. You know, they're the ones that will just start buying, because the process will reset. Absolute fear is going to encourage absolute greed. Okay? And that is it. It's yin and yang. There's nothing else to it, guys. Now, Bitcoin. Why does she keep probing the 40K? Well, look. Hit 1, hit 2, hit 3. Remember, people are optimistic about Bitcoin at the fact that she's come away from this zone. Okay? Down here. So they think that Bitcoin could go further. People are like, you know, is the bull run over? What is a bull run? Like, what does that mean? What, the buyers are in control? There ain't no such thing as buyers, you know. It's market makers are in control. All right. The market moves based on what the market maker allows people to do. So he gives them a reason to enter, whether it's to buy or whether it's to sell. Sorry, I mean, based on how I've been staring at charts for so long, there's no such thing as a bull and bearish market. It's an emotional trigger to get you to make one conviction as fast as you can. Did you buy Bitcoin at the 30K mark? Yeah, no, I missed it. Oh, did you buy it at 41? No, I missed it. It's all good, bro. We're in a bull market. I'll just buy it whenever. Do you see what I mean? That's how they program people to do things. That's how people get information. They just translate and say, what, is it a bullish market? Let's get in. Anyone can make money in the bullish market. Of course they can. Anyone can make money in the bearish market. And if you think you can't, this game isn't for you. You can make money in a bearish market and a bullish market. Yeah? So why is the 40K such an important zone? They're not finished building positions, guys. This move, if it goes and plays out the way we want it to, one of two things are going to happen. It's going to explode to the upside or explode to the downside. But we need to look at the context of candlesticks. I know you guys have watched previous streams and you've seen this same thing before. Why are there more red candlesticks in this zone than there are green? What do we know green candlesticks to be? What do we know red candlesticks to be? We can make the assumption based on historical evidence in front of us that market makers keep on coming down. Red candle, red, 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 red. I can't say it anymore. Okay? I ain't seeing many greens. The green candles are appearing in points where they need to recover the previous red candles. More importantly, they send the green candles to spike the areas where they know the liquidity is at, because look at this. Why do you see a red candle appear straight away at the highs of the 40K mark? Surely people are optimistic about Bitcoin going higher. I mean, come on. Please correct me if I'm wrong. If the moon boy can see that price is going up, he's getting in. Why has the market maker stalled it? Why has he pulled it back? All right? These are the things you need to be paying attention to. Don't just look at the chart for a moving average or even just a basic candlestick. We talk about the metagame of trading, and anyone else wants to challenge that, please be my guest. All right? Because you can't fuck with the metagame. Likewise, you can't fuck with philosophy. Mindset, thinking, 1,000-year-old philosophical views are still being used today. Why? Human behavior doesn't change, and it's no different in the marketplace. Green candle coming in at the highs, inducing the retail trader to step in. Market maker steps in and he starts off seeing those shorts, and then he closes a few longs at the same time. He brings price back down below the 40K mark. Market makers build their positions below key notable areas. Okay? That's what's important. Now, let's have a conversation about what is going to happen next. This is the 15-minute time frame. Okay? Let's jump down to the hourly. pay attention to where the red candles are appearing. They keep appearing below the 50 EMA. 50 EMA. But price comes back straight up. Why? We've just discussed it. Because they're trapping the retail trader to go short. That's what they want, to get the longs filled. That's what they want. Now, this move here, notice how it's gone up, retraced down during the New York reversal session, came down to the psychological, sorry, didn't come down to, yes it did, sorry. Here's the psychological high right there. I don't know if you can see it. It goes all the way across, but it's just the candlestick is in the way and the 50 EMAs there as well. Okay. Actually, let me just try something to see if it will work. Where are you? Here you go. There's that. Pump that there. Make that green. Make it there. That should be above it. No? Didn't make a difference. Anyway, psychological high right there, guys. Okay. Price comes back down, which was married at the daily open. Came down and then bounced back up. Okay. This sharp candle and this little gap down in price. If you come and take a look at the 5-minute time frame, there's your gap down. That is a gap down. That is an exhaustion of price. There was a big order claimed in that zone. All right. Notable volume coming in at the highs. Vector candle, completely recovered. Happy days. All right. Bitcoin has got this zone to project to. We've got this area. And we've got this area to take out as well. All right. Which is at the 40K mark. Pay attention to what price does in this zone. Okay. Now, let's just do something else. Let's consider the alternative scenario. All right. See this zone down here? Cool. But can you see this zone down here as well? What's important about this zone? Green vector candle has been recovered right there. As you can see, it finished bang on the open of that candle. Dropped down to the 15-minute time frame. Okay. We can see that price did come back down to that point. Okay. And bounced all the way back up. However, what I'm not liking is that there is still a little bit of liquidity that hasn't been taken here. So I'm always going to have the novelty of expecting the unexpected to appear in my mind. I will always be looking out and making sure if the market maker is looking to try and get price back down to here before he makes a move back up. All right. As it stands right now, the market makers do not look like they favor lower prices. Okay. What's more important is that price will come back up and retrace into this zone right here, which is the previous liquidity point on the 5-minute time frame. So we know that they should be sending price back up here. It's testing the 50 EMA, which is important, and the which is on the 15-minute time frame, and the 200 EMA sat right here has been confirmed, which is the 50 EMA on the hourly. So that's what's important. Okay. Just having a look. What platforms can I use to trade from New York to use your indicators? Forex.com. It's quite tricky, man. They don't really help. The brokers in the US don't really supply that. There's Forex.com and there's Onanda, whatever it's called, IG Index, but they're quite expensive. The indicators, the drawings, I just use the basic ones here. I don't want to complicate my life. Doesn't it work in Turkey, bro? Ah, man. Well done. Well done, bro, Edek. Well done, man. That's all good, man. That's awesome. Okay, then. Cool. So, as I was saying, always got to make sure we apply, caution to caution. All right? Now, back to this probing story. Do you guys remember when Ethereum was at 1800? The amount of times that she hit the 1800 mark was unbelievable. And she kept pulling away. And everyone was like, that's it. Ethereum is going to drop. Ethereum is going to drop. The day she broke out, or the week that she broke out of the 1800 mark, she went on to go and hit nearly the £4,500, $5,000 a coin. Okay. Am I saying that's going to be the same for Bitcoin? No. But I can only go by what they're doing right now, and they are showing me the same behavior. All right. This is why I say to you guys, go and watch the previous streams, because the same thing happens over and over again. The key thing for us is trying to find out when. And we will always be looking for the when. Okay. And we will develop the confluences in our favor. Psychological high being tested. 200 EMA on the 15 is being tested. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? So now Bitcoin going into Friday. We know Friday to be what? We know it to be a profit taking day or a pattern development day. Now, what's important is this. We are currently in a level 1 consolidation. Okay. Look, level 1 consolidation. Now, what's important about level 1 is this, is until this area gets broken out, level 1 will still remain the same. They are accumulating. If they wanted to get Bitcoin to the higher ground, they would have done it by now. Okay. If they wanted it to be lower ground, they would have done it by now. Look at the range that Bitcoin is stuck in. So people are like, yeah, Bitcoin's in a bullish market because it's rising. Oh, Bitcoin's in a bearish market. The bearish market has started because it's been dropping. Oh, actually, Bitcoin's in a bullish market because it's actually rising back up. Those guys are making those statements purely in level 1 consolidation. Doesn't make sense. All right. Does not make sense. I mean, if I see the market differently, please let me know. If anyone else is doing, otherwise, please let me know. But I can only go by understanding the market makers' intent and the behavior, how they exploit people who are not patient, people who want to see success now. Okay. They are impulsive, responsive to the market makers' trickery. All right. I found in Forex, I remember I sat through a level 2 consolidation for 2 weeks. Man, that was crazy. Dollar yen stayed in this sort of zone for 2 weeks. Which brings me on to updating you on my dollar yen trade. Here we go. There's my dollar yen trade. I've been adding some more positions. She's completely, absolutely smashed out my projection. I said that we wanted the 110 mark. Look how close we are. Watch the last 2 streams. As we were building this position, we were saying we wanted the 110 zone. The US today had some great news, okay? And the market makers took advantage of that and moved out of the zone. If the news wasn't going to be available, they would have slowly made price rise, okay? These are all my positions that I've been building up until this point, where the most of the positions have been built. And you can see that I'm already starting to effectively replicate what I've got down here, up here. But I'm going to have to start closing some of these trades because I have a limitation on the amount of trades that I can place. So actually, no, I don't have a limitation. Forgive me. It's 200 accounts. I've been believing to myself that I can only open 200 positions. It's 200 accounts, not positions. I can open as many positions as I want. Okay, so I'm currently at 154 now because I've been adding positions here. So I'm just going to keep adding and replicate what I've done here at a higher point. The reason being is because I'm anticipating dollar yen at some point to come back to the up until this point here. Well, the first point would be 110.392, but I want to hit 111. That is what I want. I want the 111 mark. That is exactly what I want. So that should be interesting. We'll see how that plays out, and I'll keep you guys updated on that price action. Now, going back, let's have a look at Ethereum. Ethereum does exactly the same as Bitcoin, guys. Funny that is, isn't it? Okay. She comes down, and look, the 200 and the 800 are literally about to cross. Jump down to the 1 hour time frame, and you see the 200 and the 50 about to cross. Very important zone. Here's something for you guys. Pay attention to when the moving averages come together. And notice how price is ranging up and down, up and down, up and down. It's doing it in and around this zone. Okay? You see consolidations happening when the moving averages are contracting together. Okay. So where do we anticipate Ethereum to go? Look, guys, my projections are in front of you. That's where I think Ethereum is going to go. Yeah, I may be wrong, but that's where I anticipate her to go. Notable volume coming in at the 50 EMA and spiking back. How many times have we seen this candle, guys? Come on. Don't get married to that 111. I won't be married to the 111. Believe me, I won't be. I'm a trade. I'll make my decisions on my commitment to that 111 as it approaches it. If I get to 110, 800, I'm probably going to hold it until 111. If I see stalling at the 110 up here, if I see the 110, 390 up here, 110, 392 as a zone that it starts to pull back, then I'm going to end up closing the trade and then start building again on the way down. But look where my 110 mark is at 3 times ADR. So dollar yen has yet another move to the upside. 3 times ADR for a week. It moves 178 pips. Okay, look at how many pips I've accumulated on one of these positions. 119 pips. When I close this position, that should be between 175 and 180 pips, because I caught the bottom of the move. This is when I started building the position. There's my stop loss right there. You can see stop loss for all my positions, just in case it goes sour. Always got to protect ourselves. But look at the drawdown. There was literally no drawdown, and I only put this stop loss a few. Oh shit! It's only one stop loss. Oh my god, I've only got one stop loss. Jesus Christ. Man, boomer moment right there. Shit. Right, I need to sort that out. Yeah, so I'm expecting another move yet by dollar yen before she starts to retrace. So I'll be making a decision at this point. Okay. Right, let's go back. Ethereum, yes. See, it looks like Ethereum is much more of the aggressor than what Bitcoin is. And we saw this behavior separately from your video streams, or is it covered? Kelvin, listen, should you study PVSRA? Studying PVSRA is important. You've got to understand the candlesticks. Very important. All right. Because this is a hybrid system. I've taken 2 schools of thought, joined them together. Okay. Now, based on how well I apply one school of thought against another, I know each system back to back. And I'm taking the certain parts from it and utilizing it and literally translating my interpretation of these 2 schools of thought into what we understand now to be the hybrid system. Okay, so whatever suits your preference, okay, whatever helps you. New question: can you explain what building positions on the way down means? Okay, good question. Good question. So building positions on the way down is what the market maker does, right? What does the market maker do? Tell me what the market maker does. He does 2 things. What does he do? Come on. I want to know if you guys are listening. What does the market maker do when price is rising and when it's dropping? What do they do? Correct. Original sounds. They open longs whilst they are dropping, whilst price is dropping, and they open shorts while price is rising. So in relation to your question, Richard, okay, not a noob question at all. All right. If anything, it's an advanced question. Can I explain what building positions on the way down means? It means that you are building, okay, longs in anticipation for them to go back up at a later point. The key to building positions is being able to have enough liquidity on you so that you can sit through what we would deem to be the rebounds away from the zones that you are trying to build in. So here's an example, okay? Let's say that you are... Right, let me give you an ideal scenario. Okay, here we go. Let's say you understand that price is now going to drop, but you're anticipating that based on the first leg of this W formation, okay, you're anticipating price to come back and retrace back up, okay? So you start building your shorts. So you enter short here, you enter short here, you enter short here. So hypothetically, you would go, let's say you place short here, okay? And then you place, a long. And then you place another long here. You then place another long here, and then you place another long here. You wait a little bit, okay? Price comes back up, and you can see that, okay, it's now going against me because of my trades, but I'm in profit in 1, 2, and 3 positions there. I'll wait and see what happens here. Have I caught the turn? Because if the turn was here, price would have gone up and your longs would be in profit. But it hasn't. So then price drops. So you say, okay, I'll add more. Buy. Buy. You start buying and then you get busy buying at the lows. You buy a bag of positions at the lows down here, okay? And you're waiting for the turn. This sort of strategy is designed for those who have got the patience to sit through the drawdown because your trade is in the negative already. Because then when it goes in your favor, look what happens. It goes back up, recovers, you've got an opportunity to add more positions, and then price continues up and you realize profit from all the way down here, okay? That is what I mean about building positions on the way down. And likewise, you do exactly the same on the way up, okay? Get rid of these contracts here. Okay then. So does that answer your question, bro? Yep, averaging, whatever you want to do it. It's my fan. Want me to turn it down? It's my fan, probably my laptop as well. Yeah, but Lucas, listen, when you're building a position, okay, doesn't make sense to have the 2-hour rule. What's up, PC Shed, man? How you doing, bro? Mr. Dutchy. Actually, no, your name's not Mike Dutch anymore. It's Moonboy Mike. Yo, can we spam the chat and agree that Mike's name should be Moonboy Mike? Come on. Let's get him to change his name. Moonboy Mike. Oh, sorry. Is that what that was? Yeah. There you go, Mike. Oh, Jesus. Tino, does this whole situation on Bitcoin and Ethereum look like Wyckoff accumulation to you? And according to it, it will dump one more time and then go right up. Based on the Wyckoff accumulation, remember, the Wyckoff accumulation isn't static. Where you think the accumulation needs to occur, it might not occur yet. It might not even happen. Do you understand? How do we not know that the accumulation has already happened in this zone? This is how they throw it off people. How do we not know that the Wyckoff accumulation zone is based on the daily or the 4-hourly or the 1-hourly, 30-minute, 15-minute, 5-minute, you know? So this is why it's important to pay attention to the candlesticks. The Wyckoff methodology is sound, okay? But when you're looking at price in sense of the market makers' behavior around key notable areas such as the 40k mark on Bitcoin and the 3k mark with Ethereum, you know, you're left to really focus on the metagame of trading, because that's what it is, guys. Trading is about the metagame, and if you think otherwise and you're going to focus exclusively on indicators, maintain that 60 or 55% win rate. All right, I ain't in this business to be winning that. I'm looking at the 85 plus. All right, that's what I'm in for. This dollar yen trade is based on the market maker method. It's understanding their behavior. This is the sort of trading that I want to be involved in. Okay, I don't want to rely solely on theory. All right, not at all. Am I disproving Wyckoff? No, because the market maker method principally applies the cycles. Look where we are. We are in level 1. Rise level 1. We're in an accumulation phase. That's in the Wyckoff concept. All right. But you have to have there's variation, guys. That's what you need to understand. There is a variation on the Wyckoff accumulation thing. Okay. And you gotta be so weary of it as well. You gotta be like, you know, don't just see it as a Wyckoff. Sometimes the Wyckoff pattern plays out to a T. Okay. Well, show me how many times you've managed to do that cycle to the T. Okay. Because there will always be a variation to it. There will always be a variation to it, man. Yeah, Josh, I have about 150 positions in that move. There's a lot of positions in there. But that's the thing. What my goal is effectively to get you guys to a level where when you enter with size, because you understand what's going to happen, and you'll have the discipline to get out the trade if it doesn't go in your favor, which means it gives you the confidence. If you haven't got the confidence to place trade with a decent amount of money, that means you don't have the confidence to close it when it's at a big loss. Okay? Do you understand that? Because you'll be fearful of losing so much money. My goal is to try and get as many of you to become so proficient with this so that you can look at a move and say, fuck that, I'm going to take the size on that. I'm going to put the money down. I'm going to be placing my trades because I'm here to pay to play. That's the name of the game. And I'm going to get out, and I know how much I'm going to lose when I do get out. I ain't going to be guessing. I ain't going to be moving no stops. I ain't going to be thinking, yeah, the market maker's going to turn. Now he's going to turn. If you ever have to ask yourself, right, is the market maker going to do his job right now whilst your position's in the red? Get out. For you to have to question the market maker whilst you're in the red, it means you're not in the right position. All right? That's why the 2-hour rule is symbolic. If you don't see a profit within 2 hours of placing your trade, now this is for those who are day traders. Swing traders doesn't apply to you guys because you're buying in a position that you may be holding for the next 2-3 days. Okay? This dollar yen trade that I've been building it for the past 3-4 days. You know? Of course I can't apply the 2-hour rule. It took me 2 hours to build the fucking position. So does that mean I'm going to close everything because they're not in profit straight away? No, it doesn't apply. Have we left the possibility of the inverse head and shoulders? Well, this is what we are waiting to see. The market maker knows that so many people are looking at this sort of pattern and trying to make the assumption that it's either a head and shoulders, or it's an accumulation phase, or it's a big W, or. We only look for one thing. That's confirmation. We ain't going to get caught up in this BS. If price does pull back down and go down, we are anticipating this zone to be the first port of interest. If they do favor to send price down lower, it won't be anything you guys won't be aware of. Why? Because look. There she is. This is the most important part of the chart. I've been talking about this point for a long time. If their intention here is to trap as many guys to go long, okay, they will come back down here, use their liquidity to get their longs filled at the lower point, get them to commit to going short, then at this zone right here, they will bounce away from it. All right? Now, that could also go out the pan, and they could go even lower. So we always have to consider what if. But right now, all I can see is Bitcoin is holding this zone. Okay? So I will go on that principle. If she starts breaking down, then I'll start reevaluating the situation. There's no entry for me here. Nothing. But remember, guys, I'm a short-term day trader, man. You know, I'm going to be able to catch little moves from Bitcoin, no problem. 5-minute time frame in and out. I have no bias to the direction. That's the thing. All right? If I can see that there's a notable volume candle that could potentially be played out, let me see. All right, here we go. Oh, wow, look. You can see vector candles down here. Will they come and bring price back down here to test the psychological high? Maybe. What if they do? I'll get myself a position in. Wait for it to drop down there and close my profit. Done. See you later. Happy days. In and out. That's what works for me. Yeah? So now that price is finding a bit of resistance at the 50 EMA, you've got to consider the 200 EMA is flat, 50 is just pretty much flat here, the 800 is flat, everything is flat across the board. There's nothing happening right now. And like always, we need to wait for Sydney, Tokyo to roll into play. Original Sounds, listen to me. I traded dollar yen for 6-7 years, bro. There's nothing wrong in sticking to one thing because you become a master at it. The reason why I picked dollar yen is because I noticed dollar yen started to respect levels all the time. She's really good at respecting levels. That tells me that market makers adhere to certain points in the chart. My goal was to effectively try and find out where those points were. All right. Yeah, I trade. This account doesn't have leverage. I've changed the leverage on this account, but I usually normally trade between what? Anything from 10 all the way up to 500. But leveraging Forex is different to that which you know in cryptocurrency. Completely different. The principle is, yeah, you're still borrowing money, yes, okay, but not on the scale of the way they do it in the crypto platforms. All right. Still have margin, but I don't get charged a ongoing fee or a funding fee. All right. I just get charged a commission. And then if I hold the trade for a long time, I then get charged a swap. But that swap doesn't get triggered and it doesn't get really expensive until you start actually making a lot of money on the positions. All right. And that's when you're really holding price for a long time. How is Bitcoin, Ethereum in respecting levels new with crypto? Well, I find that Bitcoin does very well around key areas, which is 30,000, 40,000, 50,000. In other words, whole numbers. That's what I'm paying attention to. Yeah, stick to what you know, original sounds, bro. Ha, Kishu. Kisha Inu. Oh, Kishu. PC Shed. How's Kishu doing, bro? Bitcoin is crashing. Wow, is that a crash? Shit. Wow. Great to hear that. Are we all good now, guys? Yeah, let's have a look at XRP for a moment. Show you some examples for some scalps on the MT4 on the 5-minute chart. Well, go back and watch the previous streams. You'll see a couple of scalps on there. Go in the channel. I've got live trades on there. Go look at the playlist, live trading crypto, where you see me scalping Ethereum on the 1-minute time frame and the 5-minute. Go and watch those videos. Okay, XRP. Yeah, they're looking to recover these zones. There you go. XRP may recover these previous candlesticks, testing the psychological high. All right. Bitcoin, she's doing the same. She might do the same. It's quite a far distance for Bitcoin to travel, to be fair with you. That's the psychological low, but the psychological high is in this zone right here. It's just taken over with all these boxes and what have you. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Those videos are coming. I'm going to be doing, because I've got the Forex projections channel coming, I'm going to be adding a few Forex trades to that. All right? Because there's only so many times that you can be trading coins. You can see me placing trades in crypto. You really want to see it from Forex point of view, which is where all this context comes from. All right, so you can then apply it in that sense. But the way I took those scalps a couple of nights ago, I was delivering the context behind it. Just to simply watch me place a trade is bullshit. What do you gain from seeing that? Just an entry point. It's only going to do one or two things. It goes up or down. If I just stay quiet, it's not going to do anything for you. But if I'm talking to you about the context and helping you understand what the market maker is doing at that point in time, place the trade and you see it play out, you learn more from it. You know? Screen time is the most important. I won't look at other coins, guys. I'm just going to look at Bitcoin, XRP, and Ethereum, unfortunately. I just don't think looking at any other coin is going to be relevant. Unless you just want to see just a quick flip on something. There's no value to it. You know? All the altcoins are either going to follow when, you know, they're going to pump when Bitcoin goes or when and Ethereum pumps. They're all going to be doing what Ethereum does anyway. Long-term holds worth it, or if you see an opportunity, put in the cash and get out. Nah, I've stopped making my own liquid, man. Back OB. Who's Back OB? Who's Back OB? Oh, sorry. Yeah, not all altcoins move in the same direction, but the majority do. If you go back in the previous streams, you see the same thing happening over and over again. Should we be thinking as if we were market makers? Right, Devon, good question. Should we be thinking as market makers when we're trading? Well, there's two ways you can do this. You can either think like a market maker, behave like a market maker, or take a step back and look and ask yourself, what does the market maker want the retail trader to think? And when you've answered that question, you'll have your entry. So if he wants the retail trader to think price is dropping, and you start seeing notable volume of red candlesticks coming in, you know he wants them to go short, you're preparing for your longs. That's the only question you need to ask yourself when you get up in the morning and you switch on your charts. The first thing you say to yourself, right, what does the market maker want the retail trader to think? So then you take a step back, zoom out, pay attention to the candlesticks. Do not make the mistake of switching on your charts and be itching to place a trade because you feel like you're missing out on the opportunity to trade. Just because you may have watched a couple of streams or you put in a good 10, 12 hours this week, do not make that mistake. All right? I used to make that mistake. I used to make myself believe I was missing out when the market was always going to be there. Yeah? Be calculated, be systematic, be objective. You're dealing with a very, very lucrative industry. There is always going to be a taxation on you. All right? This is the hardest, easiest way to make money. And I'm going to say it again to you guys. And I say it all the time. Do not take this system or this marketplace for granted. You're messing with the heart, like the most liquid thing in the world, right? Okay? Anyone that says, oh, this software market or this market is the liquid market in the world, BS. Right now, Forex is the most liquid market in the world. Oil isn't. Forex is. Okay? And cryptocurrency is probably going to end up becoming that too. All right? Because only a few people are involved in the oil game. But millions of people trade. Go figure. Yep, plasma plug, I agree. Water is the most liquid market if there is a marketplace. 12-hour weeks, how to try 12-hour days. Yeah, how about operating 48 hours a day? Yeah, beer is pretty liquid. Yeah, I agree. So Tino, crypto face yesterday was 35,000 or 350,000 in the red. He stayed in the trade 8 hours and gains all his money back. So the 2-hour rule. Well, if you heard what I said, Najib, I said that the 2-hour rule doesn't apply to those who are swing traders. It applies to those who are day traders. Because day traders will place more trades than what a swing trader will place. All right? So crypto face, he held the position, all right? Because he's a swing trader. He will buy at a certain point, and even if it goes against him, okay, he's just going to wait for it to go and turn into a profit. Which, if you've got the capital to do that, that's fine, but it doesn't improve your ability as a trader just to simply buy and hold. At what point did he turn from a swing trader to an investor and then automatically come back to a swing trader when it came into a positive position? Do you understand what I mean? It's like being a scalper and then becoming a swing trader because your scalper's gone against you and you say, right, you know what? It's only the 1 minute time frame. I'm going to hold it because I think it's going to go up anyway. Nah, man. Sitting through 8 hours of that exposure. Fuck that. No thanks. At any moment, anything could happen. So that exposure could have been even worse. You know, it's really, you got to protect your capital. And guys, do not subscribe to the Patreon right now. Don't do it, because if you do, you're going to pay twice, because they always take payments at the start of each month. So please, if I'm humbled that you want to go and become a member of the Patreons, but don't do it yet until the first of the month comes into play, because they're just going to charge you twice, and I don't think that's fair. I have no control over that. That wasn't CryptoFace's original plan. Yeah, that's what I mean. Yes, I do gaming. Yeah, hit me up on Twitch. I do gaming. I do play a little bit of gaming. And Yeah. Fuck it, we're going to do gaming tonight. Fuck it, we're going to do it. A little bit of Call of Duty. Just to calm shit down. You know, we might have a little bit of gaming. I'll let you know in a few moments if we're going to do it. Is there a book you can read about the market maker? Yeah, tonight, guys, my you know, I'm really focusing on the questions that you guys are asking. So I want to try and cater for as many new people that have come in here. You know, I'm guessing how many people are new to the channel. Like, this is the first time you've come to the stream. Don't tell me that you came yesterday. I'm talking about now. Type 1 if it is your first, literally your first time you've clicked the thumbnail that was warning you about Bitcoin's collapse or Ethereum's rise to $64,000 a coin. You know, just please let me know. It's YouTube. I'm not streaming on Twitch right now. Atom West. I'll mention that in a sec, but go in and watch yesterday's stream because I go into a lot of detail about it. Yeah, Bitcoin expiry tomorrow. But you know what? We've sat through a lot of expirations, all right, and they haven't done anything to the market. Go and watch Friday's Friday night stream. Okay, look at the price action on Friday. Didn't really do anything. All right, there was a little bit of a dip in price, but it came back up. I don't really see a massive impact of the expiration. So all you new guys, thank you very much for passing through. Okay, and I hope I miss you. Nah, D, listen, I ain't miss your super chat. Don't worry, bro. I'll catch that. I'll catch that. Wait there. Guys, use a VPN. Yeah. Use a VPN access. Guys, use a VPN to access the MT4 charts, but use your normal exchange to place the orders. Yeah, there you go. You can do that. You can do that. Waiting for confirmation most of the time equals bad entry. What do you mean? The fact that you're waiting for confirmation does not imply a bad entry. It means preservation of capital. Look at Bitcoin right now. Let's see what's happening here. Why are they pumping? Drop down to the 15-minute time frame. Let's have a look. Oh, hello. Ah, good evening. Let's see what we can do with you. Ah, right. Let's see if this candle carries strength. Okay. This is the next projection zone. This is the next projection zone purely for educational purposes. Are we finished with this? Do I trust this? Do I trust it? Yes or no? The fact that they've spiked is flat. Moving average is flat. Don't trust it. It would need to actually recover on the 5-minute time frame. I need to go on the hourly to determine a 1 minute to pretty much determine whether or not this is going to be a valid move to the upside. I'm glad I went with my gut. I'm actually glad I went with my gut. Yep, I was literally just about to make an entry just to demonstrate something to you. And look what it just did. Wonderful, eh? The grey candles just represent just normal behavior in the charts. Okay. Normal behavior. Miss Nikki, this is the conversation I have with myself when I look at the chart. I say to myself, okay, look, has the market maker made the retail trader believe that Bitcoin is bouncing up? Yes, he has. That's why I didn't open the trade, because look what's just happened. Look, I'll help you understand. Here we go. So this green vector candle, 9 times out of 10, if people see it, they get excited when they look at it. But look what's happened. The vector came up really strong, but it didn't really go anywhere. And the next candle corresponding to that has rejected it. So it's effectively a stop, hunt, rise and drop. Look what's happened. I was about to go long, but something said don't, because it hasn't really done anything. The moving averages are flat. This is on the 5-minute time frame. Okay. And that's what you need to train your eyes to do. to understand what the market maker's trying to make the retail trader believe. That's exactly what has happened here. Jimmy, probably is. This is what people are trying to find out. Yeah, you know about the Batman. I like the Batman. How do you set the vector candles? Oh, a lot of new people in here. Guys, I do advise that you watch the previous streams because I'll keep on repeating the same thing and it can be a little bit tiresome for the people. For the guys who've been with me from day one and they come for a certain criteria from the charts. So I will always maintain that. I'll be accommodating to all the new guys. I'm seeing a lot of questions that are answered in previous streams. So just watch the last 5 streams. Okay, please watch the last 5 streams. Cop, what have you done here? How do you define the psychological high and low for the day and the week? Well, the psychological high and low is formed, okay, at the first high and the first low at the start of a trading week. Okay, the indicator is in the Discord. If you are new and you want to download this platform, these yellow boxes are not part of the indicators. It's just me drawing boxes and projection zones. Okay, but everything you need, all the links are in the description of the video. So just have a little browse through that and take what you see, deem that is necessary for you. And the indicators for this on this platform are available in the Discord. So a step-by-step would be download an IC Markets MT4. And then once you've done that, go and get the indicators, download them to your computer. There is a how-to playlist in the channel which tells you how to install the indicators. And then in the video description, and in that playlist as well, is another video on how to navigate around MT4 just to help you guys. And I go into a little bit of detail about the candlesticks and the moving averages just to help you navigate around the chart itself. All right. Nah, Johnny, don't apologize. It's all good. I've never used Crypto Faces Market Cipher. There is no indicator that's really... I've tried hundreds of indicators, guys. I've paid thousands for indicators, and for me, they don't work. I look at the metagame, I look at the market maker, I follow his business model, and that is it. I want to improve my win ratio. I want to be at the 85% mark. I don't want to be at the 60s. I'm not interested in break even. I've got a better win rate on playing blackjack. Yeah. So I'll always be focusing on the business model by the market maker. State function, this is what they do. At the start of the week, they have targets, they have zones that they want to send price to. Okay? It doesn't matter how much money they have, it's where they want to send price to, because they understand that they can see the liquidity that is being brought to the marketplace. Okay, so their goal is effectively, they make money on the upside and they make money on the downside. Don't make the mistake of thinking they can only make money when price is rising. They do it in both ways. So I hope that answers your question, bro. Okay then, cool. Watching from the start. What's up, Rumbles? So here we go, Bitcoin coming down. Look, I'm expecting Bitcoin to come down to this zone. It's standard procedure for them. It's pre-market behavior. All right, it is pre-market behavior. If Bitcoin comes down lower and takes out this projection zone, fine. If it comes down here, fine. Even if it comes down here, fine. Even if it comes down here, it's fine. But if it comes all the way down here, there's a problem. It means that they are wanting to just dump the shit out of Bitcoin, but then we will experience probably one of the biggest retraces back up. We will probably have the V-shape return in price. Not necessarily cryptonymous. You don't really need leverage to make actual gains. No, you don't. It's just all down to how much money you're happy to risk. If you want to represent, if you want your £100 to represent 1,000, you use leverage. or you can just start off with 1,000, no leverage. Barado, pretty much the story. I mean, look, because I'm anticipating a bigger move to the upside, I will allow those positions to stay. So like if you look at the dollar yen trade itself, if you look here when I started the position, it came up right there. I added every time price pulled back, I added. It came up, happy days. I added, and then just waited. I had set my amount that I wanted to accumulate in this zone and then just shifted out. And now I'm starting to build again. If I get to the 3 times ADR, happy days. This little pullback here, I don't know if it will continue to pull back. I don't know if it will come back down to here, but in here I've got limit orders waiting to be filled. I may just open live trades. If it does pull back ever so slightly to the 109.750 mark or just below, I'll buy at market and then happy days. Because you don't get charged for buying at market. You just get charged the commission, or you get charged a certain spread. My spread for dollar yen is minimal. It's 0.2. Right now it's 0.3 because the market isn't in full swing. Or should I say, you know, London's not open, New York, it's Sydney. Okay, Sydney ain't even open on this platform in that sense. So yeah, cool. Okay, because I'm building a position. I'm liking, because I'm planning on, you won't ever know that your big position is going to play out in your favor at the point of time you building. All right, so I want flexibility in the actual trade itself, because I'm aiming for such a big move. I need to give the trade room to breathe, so I won't just make one big position. But this position itself is, when you add everything up together, comes to a big position. Okay, but I've broken it down into segments. I would rather add it as it increases rather than just put the one trade and then let it ride, because that's only on the principle that it was going to continue from this point to the upside. It could have gone down lower, but in a big position I wouldn't want to take that gamble. Do you know what I mean? Cool. Corey, what's up? How do you set the TR setup on TradingView like in your previous streams from a month ago or so? Would like to utilize vector candles and time zones on TradingView. A little tip for you guys. I find that the vector candles on Binance, so Binance USDT, whenever you pull up Bitcoin, use USDT on Binance, and the vector candles do match up pretty well to the vectors on MT4. Sometimes they don't print on the hourly when they print on the MT4 one, but they do pretty much match up pretty well on Binance. So I would advise you guys use Binance if you're going to use TradingView. And the TradingView indicators are in the Discord, man. Am I shorting USD JPY? No. I'm not shorting it yet. Still got another move to the upside by dollar yen. Laddering, there you go. Pins to the high. Let's look at Ethereum. I mean, today, guys, look, there's not really much to discuss with the charts. I'll be frank with you. You can gather that. Nothing has happened. They're in level 1 consolidation. All right. We are playing the waiting game for the market maker to make his move. All right. In 20 minutes or so, Sydney should make a move and trigger some movement to the upside or to the downside. We're going to know that it's going to be to the upside if certain zones do come into play. All the moving averages are flat. Look, everything is flat across the board. It's painstaking to watch, but this is the name of the game, guys. This is what they do. The ADR is taking the average of the journey that price will travel. Dante, it's the journey that price will travel. So look, from today's session, Bitcoin is projected to hit 58,365 pips. Okay, so that means Bitcoin can travel all the way up to here, which will be 58,000, or all the way down here, which will be 58,000 also. That's the range, average daily range that it can travel to the upside or to the downside. Yeah, let me just tell you about gold, guys. Gold's starting to come down. She hit the projection point. Look, bring that across. Watch last night's stream. She tapped it. Pull back. Continuation to the downside. Oh, man. And what's scary is gold hasn't actually moved as aggressively as what dollar yen has. So we should see that move tomorrow by gold. If the funding fee is negative, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. Dominic, I don't use Bybit. I only use Binance. The best man for Bybit is Mike Dutch, or Moonboy Mike. Sorry. Sorry, Mike Dutch. I will never call you Mike Dutch again, bro. I'm so sorry, bro. It's Moonboy Mike. MMS always need to move 3 levels. Yes. What about macro scale moves? What time frame should I chart on? Daily. Daily. Even weekly. Moon Dutch. Actually, yeah. Yeah, I don't know, Mike, because my voice is pretty much starting to get croaky again. And I've got little mini market maker tomorrow. So I'll be maintaining her psychological high and low. And yeah, that's where I'm at with the little one tomorrow. It's full day tomorrow, so I ain't going to be at the charts tomorrow. So guess what, guys? You're on your own tomorrow. You are all on your own tomorrow. I'll try my hardest to update you guys. But tomorrow will be the test. Tomorrow will be the test. At least I'm giving you a little bit of a handicap and advantage, because tomorrow they could actually just be building positions and price could stay in this boring zone. Okay? But I will say this to all of you guys right now. All right? All of you. And I don't care if you've done it in the past and you've made money from it. Obviously, the guys that have been in this stream for a long time, they know what I'm going to say. And if you guys do trade, you know your boundaries and you know where your limits are. So this may not really apply to you. But to all the new people in the channel, stay away from trading at the weekend. Okay? Stay away from it. Because this is what happens. Friday night, they like to mess around with the range. And Saturday morning, they will make a move that is pretty much the messiest move. It may look lucrative to you, but don't take the trade. It's not done correctly. Market makers are just filling light orders, which means price is really volatile. Okay? Be mindful of that. Then Saturday evening, it just stays in one boring zone. We might get a nice move, but then after a while, they will contain the zone. Then comes Sunday morning, Sunday afternoon, that's when they start to get a little bit busy. And then in the evening, we have the psychological high and low that we will be waiting for. So yeah, I'll be streaming on Sunday night, guys, just to welcome you all into the market. Okay? So don't worry about that. I don't stream on a Saturday at all. I only do a Saturday morning stream for the members and the patrons. So YouTube members and patrons, we do a Saturday morning stream where it's a little bit of a relaxed place. All right, we do talk about charts. We talk about a few entries. We discuss what's happened in the week. People ask questions. It's just a kickback session, okay? But just please don't trade at the weekends, guys. A lot of people have burnt their accounts. There's guys that I know that have been watching the stream from day one and they've built their account to a very handsome amount. They lose it on a Saturday. And I can't say anything to them. Happy holidays, man. Nice one, bro. Bank holidays all year round? Yeah, it's all around. Yeah, so that means on Monday, guys, what does Monday mean? Okay? What does Monday mean? It means that we are down a liquidity pool. Yeah? In the UK, the largest pool of liquidity is closed. Yeah, it's a bloody weekend. I think what they'll do is they'll move Bitcoin to a zone where they can allow freedom for it to just go up and down in a really tight range to absorb the fact that there's no markets open, and then the true intention will come out. Mike, go do your thing. I'll tell you what, guys, I'm just going to quickly get myself a drink and then I'm going to welcome you into the Sydney and then I'm going to end the stream. Okay. Why would I need to talk about Mark Douglas? Go complete your bingo card, man. It's all good. Do I ever see us going to the 30k? Is there any liquidity there? Probably. I know, Bloody Monday. Yep, I know that. I've said something. I've said something and you've got bingo. Tina. What's the high range? Tina? Bro. It's a 4-letter word. How do we get it wrong? It's Tino. I'm fucking with you, Vincent. Right, what's the high range in the low range right now? Hard to see on my phone. No worries, Vincent. The ADR high is 43,706 and the ADR low is 33,632. Sydney's 1 hour away. Lisa, you say it's 1 hour away, and then there was someone else that says I start work in 30 minutes at 9 a.m. in Sydney. I don't know who to believe. Stephen, that is based on you selecting a European account or a UK account. There's different types of accounts that you can have. Oh shit, you're all calling me Tina. I would have preferred Dad. You ever used FTX trading exchange? I've heard of FTX. Nah. Ah, shit. Look at that. Yeah, Australia is 10 times. That's true. I know people are asking for buys. It's funny. If you're asking for buys, this game is not for you. Better than Moonboy. Oh God, Awataz, Tina, TR Turner. Jesus, man. Here we go. Drew. There it is. It's Drew and Lisa. I'm from Sydney, Tino. It's 10 to 9 right now. Yet Lisa says Sydney opens in an hour and a half. So it fully opens at 10. But the banks open at 9 a.m. And that's what we're waiting for. Banks. Orders are going to start happening. Okay? Thank you, Sammy. Thank you, Sammy. Yes, there are a lot of ways to contextualize the patterns. That's why I always say to you guys, variation on the theme. That's what I say. Oh my days, let's have a look. Dragonix, 70 out of 72. Holy wow. 70 trades out of 72. Now, do you understand, guys, why I only want to be in this game? Because I want to hit at least 85% win rate. Look at that. That's nearly 98% win rate right there, bro. Well done. So you wouldn't buy the dip over the weekend? Nope. I wouldn't buy anything at the weekends. Don't care. Bitcoin could go down to $1. I still wouldn't buy it at the weekends. Because if it can go down to $1 at such a speed, it can go back to 50k at such a speed as well. I ain't going to get caught up in that mess. I've been burnt out too many times. TradingView shows it differently because it's different. TradingView has hundreds of brokers that do different time frames, time zones. Their servers are all over the place. So, for example, IC Markets right now, this broker is based, the server is based in Moscow. Okay? The server is based in Moscow, yet the company IC Markets is Australian. Yeah? At one, I'm selling a kidney. Yeah, but Original Sounds, you're a long-term holder. You place long-term trades. So if he places 72 trades as a whole, and he's a scalper. Well, if you're a swing trader or position trader and you place 4, 5 trades in a month and you're successful at that, do the math. Yeah. The consistency is beautiful. That's what I want to get you guys to. Here we go. Look, Bitcoin now coming down. Do you see what I mean about that long that I was going to take earlier on? Didn't trust it. Let's have a look at it. Let's have a look at the reason why. Look at that. And there she has it, guys. Projected exactly that. She's come exactly down to the psychological low for psychological high for Bitcoin, and she's recovered this green candle. She's tapping that zone. Let's see how far she goes if she does want to take out this zone right here, but I think because she's recovered here, it might not go there. But look, pretty ironic, isn't it, how they are coming in so close to that zone. By the time Sydney opens, we should see a retrace back up. And let's see the 1 minute time frame. Let's see what happens here. What are you saying? Bitcoin upper shark fin. Look. The RSI, the TDI is showing what? It's not outside the volatility band. It means it's not that much of a big move to the downside. So this could be the retrace back up just before the new hour starts. Remember, in 6 minutes time, well, actually on the hour time frame, it is 10 minutes time. We should see a new candle form on the hourly. All right, so I'm going to bring that 15-minute time frame right there. And we see what happens. Look at that. They just spiked the psychological high, man. Look at that. That is nuts. Why have they moved there? Where would have a TikTok trader tell you where the support and resistance points were? Where would he have put them? He would have put one here, and he would have put one here. But we see things differently. We got our support and resistance points here, and this has been for the whole week. And look how many times they've respected it or shown support at it. Look how beautiful that is. Let me just get myself a bottle of water, guys. Just before Sydney. 2 seconds. Bruv, man, what are you going on with this Tina business about, man? Come on. Tina, you know. Nah, that's messed up, man. Allow this Tina game. I just about got over you guys calling me dad. Now you're bringing Tina into this. Shit, man. How do you spot zones to set up levels 1, 2, 3? Do you use ADR? The ADR implies when price moves one ADR, it's a cycle to the upside or a cycle to the downside. Your goal as a trader is to determine where you are with the cycle with the peak formation. So if you see a peak formation and it moves up an ADR level and then starts to consolidate, you have yourself rise level 1. Sammy. Some say you are the Morpheus of this matrix. No, you are the one, Mr. Tino. Thank you, Sammy. At least you didn't call me Tina. Shit. Oh shit. Oh my days. Listen, guys, the track, if you want these tracks, you need to reach out to my guy, Ed Poster, on Instagram. He can lead you. I can actually can get you the links to my guy. Wait there. I'll get you the links to him, man, because this guy's got some fire beats. Wait there. Okay, hold on. Where is he? Ed, here we go. Here you go. Here's his Spotify playlist. Damn, he's got a Spotify. Here we go. Ed Poster. Go check out my guy. He's fire. I listen to his songs that he's made. Okay, there's no voices or anything like that. It's just pure instrumentals. And when I'm breaking down charts, I listen to this guy's music. So sick. Alright, so sick. Alright, James Wilson Cook. This chart is what the market makers, dealers and brokers have been using for the best part of 20 years. Alright, the reason why they haven't updated it or changed it is because this is how they make their money. Okay, however, you can add a few things to the platform. Alright, there's a MetaTrader editor where you can understand the language, the code language for MT4, and you can literally make it to however you want. Alright, TradingView is just a posh version of MT4. It just makes life easier for you to draw lines, and it's just a one-stop shop for everything. But I've been using this platform for over 15 years, man. Believe me, when you understand how it works, you'll understand why. This is where the brokers manipulate their spreads, and when you pay enough attention to this platform, you can see it happening in real time. It's crazy. Yeah, so go reach out to my guy Ed Poster, man. You like Zelda music for trading? No way. I like to listen to my sugar sometimes. I don't like change. Yeah, you could say that. But I haven't. Listen, I paid for a year's subscription on TradingView and I don't use it. Like, you know, what am I going to do there? I don't use it. You used to hate MT4, now you love it, huh? That's the one. Here we go, guys. Here we go. 5 more minutes until the next hour candle. Look at the, just for the lesson, guys, please look at what Bitcoin has done. It's tapped the psychological high. If that is not enough for you guys, I don't know. Okay. Come to Ethereum. What has she done? She hasn't really done much. XRP. Ooh, near enough. Okay, but Bitcoin's the one that's respecting it. There you go. Now we should be seeing Bitcoin come back up. Let me drop down to the 5-minute time frame so we can see some retracing gain. We could see a little W formation or inverted head and shoulders on the 5-minute time frame. Look at the TDI. Here we go. Outside, left shoulder outside the volatility band, back inside the volatility. Not that much volatility to the downside. Coming back up to cross over the red signal line. So that's good news for us on the 5-minute time frame. But remember, guys, just because it shows an inverted head and shoulders on the 5-minute doesn't mean that it's going to play out for long. It could play out. It could go on to make massive gains from here, but you have to be mindful. When you're making your decisions off certain time frames, then stick to that time frame. Don't make a decision off the 1-minute time frame to reflect your movements on the hourly. All right, don't do it. The psychological high isn't going to be working on TradingView. I know it doesn't. That's why I use MT4. And for those who have programmed it into that is, oh God, it's, I don't know. I don't know why. I just look at the candlesticks. TN Lights. Hold on. Here we go, guys. The past week, TN Lights has put, past week, 924 trades out of 1,072 trades, all profitable. Small dollar amounts with small percentages. I've doubled my money this past week. No, thank you, bro. You just proved my concept of consistency and trading light and still making cheese. Yeah? Do you understand that? Take a note from TN Lights, guys. Nearly 1,000 trades this week. 924 in profit. What is that, man? Jesus, man. Who does that? TN Lights, that's PC Sheds kind of trading, man. Well done. You're on your way, bro. $1,000 trades. Listen, you know when I say to you guys that I could place easy 200-300 trades in a day, trust me, you can do it. But it's all down to what you are. Vishu, listen, it's not the 50 days, it's the EMAs. Don't get confused. 50 EMA, not 50 days. This is the 5-minute time. He must be working on the 1-minute time frame to be placing that amount of trades. Clearly not working off the hourly. Or alternatively, could be on the hourly instead. Constantine. Fair enough. Johnny G, what's good, player? Now, you guys listen. As much as you might see me as your teacher, believe me, you guys are learning more about yourselves. You are teaching yourselves. You guys showing consistency in this game is showing me that you guys are starting to understand the way you behave and how your character is in the realm of uncertainty, because that's what this marketplace is. Here we go, guys. 1 more minute until the next hour candle. Sydney's coming into play. Let's see where we end up. Let's see what Sydney says about today. Here we go. Psychological high taken, support right here. Excuse me. Happy days. Let's see what happens this next hour candle. Look at that. Coming back up the daily open. Very important. From the previous session, sorry. The daily open was right there. Gap down. It came down to spike it and back up. Let's see what happens. Amir Mortal, how you doing, bro? Had to get therapy after joining his channel. Bro, don't say that. Wicked. 8 out of 10. Wonderful. Listen, if my guy's gone and done 1,000 trades this week, doesn't mean that you have to go and do that just to maintain consistency. All right? 10 out of 10. Every day or every week. That's fine. Original sounds. Thank you so much for that, bro. I could start like a podcast, not a podcast, but I could start like a well, I'll do it on here, man. This is Traders Reality. This is where it's at. You know, if I can help you guys realize something in your minds, you know, from my opinion on what I see in the world today, on how I view things, then happy days. I've done my job. Here we go. Bitcoin new hour candle. Sydney's responding. Let's see what happens next, guys. Okay. Rejection at the lows. Let me see the 1 minute time frame. Let me see where their intentions are. Okay. Back above the 50 EMA right there. Okay. Stopping volume at the lows right here. I'm not liking this rejection at the 50. Drop, rise, drop. Do they still favor the lower prices? Let me just do something right now. Let me do this. Let's have a look at the tick chart. What I'm doing right now is I'm looking to see if they're going to widen the spread. Okay? If they don't widen the spread, it tells me that they're not trying to manipulate a zone or take out orders. If the spread stays the same, then we are pretty much in a trading environment. Okay? So, and yeah, price is just moving slow. It's moving slow. Going lower. Going lower. It's going to go low and it's going to spike up. There's your spike. Yep, there's your spike. I probably spent over 1,000, like literally thousands of hours watching this tick chart, just trying to understand the behavior. There's the spikes. 3 spikes. Let me go back to the price. That's telling me something. Ah, here we go. Right. Okay, Brian Stewart, if you want to do the rap challenge, go into the Discord and there is a channel there called The Contest. Okay? Go into that and the song is pinned to the top of the chat. Download that and then submit the file with your name on it. Okay, and if you can, just upload a snippet of it on Instagram so we can get it out to the world, because you don't know who might be watching. If fast move is fake move, didn't this mean that the true move is to the downside? On what time frame, my friend? Yeah, wicked. Rap challenge, yeah, man. Got a rap challenge so someone can win a pair of Traders Reality kicks. Right, here she goes. Here she goes. I think I've got it. I'm projecting the 800 EMA. Okay. Just for educational purposes, guys, from what I understand right now, I've just placed a small, very, very small order. Educational purposes. Okay, I'm anticipating Bitcoin to make a move to the upside purely on what I understand about the tick chart. Okay, with the pump from up here. There's these 3 pumps up. Okay, so I'm anticipating Bitcoin to go up to test the 800 EMA if and only if she does continue higher. That's if she holds this 50 EMA. Okay, I will show no conviction to get out of this trade. No bias. I will get out if I'm not happy with it. Okay, 2 seconds, guys. Okay then. So like they're holding that zone. Don't really like that. I'm getting ready to get out. The thing is, if I get out now, okay, and price goes in my favor, that's fine. You understand? I have no bias. I don't care, because every moment is different. Psychological low down here has been tested. They keep spiking the high up and down, up and down. I'm going to look on the higher time frame one time to see where we are at. Retrace back down. They're spiking the low, coming down, hit the 800 EMA, come back up. Do I think it's going to go? Nope, that's me out. That's me. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. Oops. Oops. Yeah, I'll get out of that. Yeah. Don't trust it. You see, that's the thing. Doesn't matter. You get in, you get out. There's no interest, no bias. I could open again and go short, but you guys are probably maybe taking that. Nah, I'm not going to take any trades. I'm ending the stream anyway, guys. I just want to thank you all. Just to let you guys know, okay? Tomorrow I won't be active on the charts. Okay, I'll have my daughter with me tomorrow. And please, just be mindful of your trading. Okay? Chintzy, you've obviously been here for once. Oh wow. Anyway, yeah, so I will keep you guys posted if I can tomorrow. The dollar yen trade still is going to stay on. That is going to be sitting live. It's actually going up higher now as well. So all our trades are all looking good for dollar yen. We're now in the free roam, range weekly high in sight, so we are projecting that zone will get hit. But more importantly, 10 mark is there. It will hit the 110 mark this evening. It will hit that zone. So happy days on that. Bitcoin, oh, now she's coming back up. That's the name of the game, guys. Yeah, that's the name of the game. You pay to play. All right, so I hope you've enjoyed that tonight, guys. Thank you so much. Not much has happened in the marketplace tonight, guys. All right, we're still in level 1 consolidation. So we'll see what tomorrow brings. If anything drastic happens, I will try my hardest to come on. But from what I understand, tomorrow looks like they may just still be holding the zone, or they make a run for profit. Otherwise, I will be keeping you guys notified about it. All right. So mad respect to all of you, and I will be speaking to you all at some point over the weekend. All right. So take care of yourselves, guys. Mad respect to you. I've got to look after my voice, bro. That's why I'm going, man. I can hear it. It's starting to go now. All right. So enough respect to all of you. Trade well. Peace out. Well done to anyone that's done some trades. All right. Take care, guys. Thank you.